Hi, hello students. Welcome back to India's most comprehensive online learning platform, Byjus Exam Prep. This is Anil Prasad Pudi, and in this session, I am going to give you some career guidance, some important tips towards your career guidance. First of all, before I start any further, first please confirm your presence here. Please mark your presence here. How many students I do have here? Confirm that I am completely audible and visible. Hello all. Am I completely audible and visible? Okay then. Hi Vidisha Biswas. Nice to see you back. Yep. Very good. So shall we start? Shall we start? Okay then, fine. Now, once again, I welcome you people all back to this Byjus Exam Prep, India's most comprehensive online learning platform. Once again, this is Anil Prasad Pudi. For many of you people, I'm familiar, I'm pretty more familiar. And for some people, I may be new, but for the past 3-4 years, if you actually are following this Byjus Exam Prep channel, I may not be a new guy. So now, in this session, what is the speciality, rather, what is the importance of this session? Madam Amarinder Reddy, good evening, sir. Another session to meet you. Damn, very excited. Okay, thank you so much, Amarinder Reddy. So stay tuned, and it's just really, this session is going to turn out to be a very important session. So please follow the footprints very, very carefully indeed. Now the thing, first of all, what is it with this session? What exactly we're going to talk about? What exactly I'm going to tell you about? Let us understand this. See. Now you people who actually are listening to the session or watching to the session are either you are in third year or fourth year, or some people they may already have finished your graduation, right? Please tell me what exactly you people are doing. You people third year, second year, or fourth year. Tell me. Avadam Amarinder Reddy. Yep. You're in third year or fourth year? Or finished your graduation? Please let me know. Yeah. Golden Guru is finished, and some people they are in third year, some people are in the second year, some people they are in the fourth year. Finished graduation, fine. Now understand. See, in 2024 we people are in this session, right? See, it may not be a different session, it may not be very exciting if you are in 2023, if you are in 2022, or anywhere before 2024. Why? Because in 2022 or 2023, when it comes to your career, especially if you belong to the computer science category, your life is pretty much poised, your life is pretty much smooth. That means if you are a passed out student either in 2021 or in 2022, trust me, your life is very simple, because there are many campus placements were coming at that time. If not one company, there is another company always is to bag you, especially if you know some or the other coding skills. But unfortunately or fortunately, we are in 2024 in the verge of the recession, right? Yes or no? You people might be talking about a recession all the time. And especially if you are fourth year, passed out, third year, most of the time you just are spending talking about a recession all the time. Am I right? Hi Nitin, love you from Parul. Thank you so much. My devils are back. Thank you so much. But anyhow, understand this. See, in 2024, most of the people they're talking about a recession. Either you are in a fourth year or third year or just passed out, you just are only talking about a recession. Why? Because in 2024, companies, either it is the top tier companies or middle tier or low tier companies, they actually lessen their campus recruitments. The number of placements with respect to every college, it's just not to with respect to one college, it's just number of placements that are happening all over India actually are very slim at this point of period. Now what? Maybe you're in third year, maybe fourth year, maybe you finish your graduation, may you have already given your GATE exam. Right now, what is our career path? Have you ever given a thought? First of all, you should be thinking very seriously about it. So in this session, stay focused carefully. I will give you some important tips. Although you're in 2024, although we are experiencing some recession, if not more, some recession, still it is not out of our hand. It is pretty much in our hand to design our future, to lay a proper foundation of future even when you are in 2024. So stay tuned and be with me right through this session. First of all, this is Anil Prasad Sorumpudi. For the past 13 plus of years, I just am training the students in the GATE exam in various colleges, in various institutions all over India, right from Andaman and Nicobar till Srinagar. I am a triple PG holder. I did my MS in Information Technology. I did my MBA. I also did my MSc in Mathematics. And for the past 5 to 6 years, I also have been doing this career guidance. More than 1,000 seminars I conducted all over India, online, offline. So without wasting any more time, let me take you people into the session. So stay tuned. One more exciting session is coming on your way. Step-by-step guidance to ace the GATE 2025 in first attempt. Because many people who actually aspiring the GATE exam, they do not have the proper guidance. I mean, how to crack the GATE exam, although your efforts, although your preparation is right on the target, but still some of the people, they are unable to crack the GATE exam with a good score. For those people, there is one exciting session coming in your way, which is by Dheeraj Sardana sir, 6th March and 7:30 p.m. Those aspirants 2025 GATE exam, do not miss this session. Either you aspiring 2025 GATE or 2026 GATE, do not miss this session, because in this, he's going to give you all the tips and tricks. He's going to give you the proper foundation path towards cracking your GATE exam. And we also are starting a Ground Zero series, which actually happening parallelly to this, that is Ground Zero series. In Ground Zero series, Byjus exam prep is coming up with one solution to those guys who are unable to perfect their basics. Understand carefully. It's just not related to the GATE exam. It's just not related to the GATE exam. It is related to the technicality of your brain. When it comes to an engineer, could you please tell me who exactly is an engineer? Let me tell you. First of all, either you could be a computer science engineer, or an electronics and communication engineer, or a mechanical engineer, or a civil engineer. What is expected out of an engineer? Could you please let me know? Can some of you people? Yeah, listen. The thing is, an engineer is expected to be perfect in the technical aspects, no matter which stream that you belong to. Your technical aspects you must be able to master. Then if you're really master of your technical aspects, then the world is still awaiting you in 2024. The companies are still going to recruit you even in 2024. But we people are not, we are not aware of this fact. Although we are giving our university exams, although we are giving our, end sem exams, we are getting a handful of percentage. We are getting a handful of CGPA. Our CGPA is not less than 6. Some people, they're still getting 7 to 8. But how? Even if you get a 7 to 8 CGPA, can you justify the CGPA? I do have a lot of students, who actually attended my physical class also listening to the session. I do have a one straight question to them. Your CGPA may be 8, maybe 7, maybe 6. Actually, can you justify your CGPA? That means, in the straight sentence, in the bottom line, let us say if you got 7.0 CGPA. My question is, are you really confident 70% in your entire subjects? Are you really proficient enough? Are you really proficient, 70% proficient in all the subjects? This is the biggest problem. No, in fact, not. When it comes to the university exam preparation, the amount of time investment that we are doing here, only 1 or 2 days. In the other words, we are only preparing for 1 or 2 days for giving our end semester examination, which is far more enough to get a CGPA in and around 7 to 8%. At the same time, if I ask you honestly, please tell me if you are really confident, if your CGPA actually can justify your knowledge in your brain. The technical aspects, no, in fact, not. The thing is, of course, we are getting a very good CGPA, but even our basics are not right, sir. Even our basics are not correct. We need to have our basics perfect initially. Right after then, we just can master the topic. Right then, we just can talk about CGPA. You either can talk about the university exam or you can talk about the GATE exam. It's just all about, we need to perfect the subject. We need to perfect the topic, the technical topics. Right? We do have a handful of technical topics which are going to be very useful in your career. First of all, you need to find out those technical topics. All those technical topics must be masterized right from the very basics to the advanced level. So in order to address this problem, this Byjus exam prep is coming up with a one free series in which we're starting from the ground zero level of each and every topic. In fact, when it comes to the GATE exam, it is a collection of total 10 to 11 important topics of the entire university based syllabus, in which we just are going to cover right from the very ground level to the advanced level, so that you will be perfect both in the basic. It is a trust me, it's completely a free session. These are completely free sessions. You don't need to pay a single penny towards this session. So join in these sessions and master your knowledge in the various technical topics. And we also, most of you people, you do know that for those people who cleared the GATE exam, now it is time to find out which IIT, which NIT. So we just also are talking about the cutoffs of major IITs and IISc Bangalore and NITs. What are the cutoffs? The cutoff chronicles of various IITs already done with the IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, IIT Mumbai. What are the cutoffs? What is the campus life? What are the placements with respect to each and every premier institution, and also the IISc Bangalore and also the NITs. Now then, Vision Gate course is coming in your way 2025-2026. If you are aspiring the GATE exam for 2025-2026, get registered with Byjus exam prep, and you just do have the 360 degrees live classes. You will have practical session, recorded lectures, study material, mock test, whatnot. So call us and get registered. Now the fundamental question that is to be asked. Let us get into the session without having no delay whatsoever. The fundamental, the first and foremost question that is to be asked. Do you aspire to become a successful engineer and have a phenomenal career? Of course, who is going to say no to this? This is the first question before you enter into the graduation itself. You need to ask yourself. That is, do I really want to become an engineer? Do I really want to have a very good, very bright career? In fact, everyone, they would say yes to them in a mirror, looking at themselves in a mirror, right? Yep, of course. Yeah, thank you so much, Nitin. Oh, yeah. Now the thing is, understand. In order to say yes may be a simple answer, but we need to have a formidable yes to this question, right? So in order to have a proper and formidable yes to this question, we need to answer a lot more question to ourselves. We need to pose a lot of question to ourselves. When we say yes to each and every question, finally you come back to this question and say, yes, I really want to have a bright and wonderful career and wonderful future. For this, understand and stay tuned. Now, let us understand. Initially, to answer every question, let us analyze all the possible options after the graduation. After the graduation, let us say some people already are passed out, some people are third year or fourth year. After the graduation, if you actually can forecast and analyze what actually are the possibilities, what actually are the options, if you actually can have a look at, of course, all the options will be classified into only two categories. One is job and one more is higher studies, right? One is job. Obviously, most of the people, they want to take a job if it is available, because eventually, even after finishing the post-graduation, our final target is to get a job. Our final target is to have a career kicked off, right? So the first and foremost, the biggest goal is to get a very good job. If not, if some people directly, if they do not want to get into the job, they will go to the higher studies. They would want to go to the higher studies. Let me analyze the options now. Precisely standing here talking to you people in 2024, what are the practical options? What are the practical solutions to every question? Let me talk about this. See, when you talk about the jobs will be divided into government sector and a private sector. All right. Now, what are the possibilities to get into government sector? What are the possibility to get into private sector? Somebody please let me know. Somebody please let me know. If there is a job offered to you, maybe government or private, which would you prefer? Please answer this question. You will be offered one private job, one government job. Which you would prefer? Is it a private job or a government job? I'm going to offer you, let us say there are two options. One, it's just directly for taking. There is one private job with a handsome package, one government job as equivalent package or somewhat lesser package. what you would prefer. Could somebody please let me know? Nitin or obviously Vidisha Biswas, she said, beloved student, she said, of course, the government job. Why most of the people think about the government jobs? Why most of the people consider government job is a better option than the private job? Because one thing is security. When it comes to the security, if you ever imagine getting a government job, your life will completely be protected, 360 degrees protected, right? The security in the government job is far better than the security as compared to the private job. Private job, when it comes to the security, it is nil, it is zero. We will never know when we will be in the position, when we will be out of the position. So this is the biggest advantage with the government job. Let me tell you another advantage with the government job. The thing is simple. When it comes to the government job, if you are able to get into any PSUs, your job timings are very strict. Maybe 9 to 5, maybe 9 to 6. That's it. After which, most of the times you are going to just spend with your family. That's it. Okay, you will be a more family man whenever you just are a government job. Then after which, post-retirement benefits, all the major, there are other benefits which I do not want to go on listing, will actually make this government job a hard cake. So most of the people, although the competition is very more huge, they would want to get a government job. They would prefer a government job or a private job. But again, when it comes to the competition, government jobs are when it comes to the competition is very high. But now, what about the private jobs? Is everyone want to go to government job? No, in fact not. Understand, my dear beloved students. Some people, although they are capable of getting a government job, still they do not want to enter into the government sector because they want some challenging life. If technically you are stronger, you would never want to get into a government job because the earning potentiality of the private sector is exponentially greater than the government sector. The private sectors will offer any package to a technically strong person. Do you agree with me or not? Now, in the private sector, for a deserved candidate, you can expect the package in crores, starting anywhere from 50 lakhs. In the top tier companies such as Microsoft or Google, if you can take a position, a higher position straight away after your graduation, if you are able to crack it, your package, your salary package would actually start from 50 lakhs and more. When you look at the IITs and NITs highest package, it will be in crores, right? So when it comes to the government job, no, the package is somewhat very less so, but still it offers you the security. But in private sector, the guy who really wants a challenging career and strong enough in his technical skills, always he would prefer the private sector or the government sector. There, just he will spend his entire only from 25 to 40 years. Till he reaches 40 years, he earn as much as he can. Right then, he can peacefully retire with a bag full of amount of money, which is his retirement prospectus. Right? Now the thing is, either you take government job or a private job. If you really want to get a job, understand, my dear students, first of all, you should be technically sound enough. No matter what, you should be technically very strong enough. Okay. Now, how come we be technically strong? You're talking about the technicality, sir. You're talking too much about the technical skills. Yes. What is this technical skills, sir? How will I be able to acquire more technical skills? Simple. I'll tell you. Standing here, talking to you in 2024. Let me tell you what is technicality. An engineer, what is expected out of an engineer? He's a technical guy. Now, in 2024, everything is getting merged into the same stream. Before 5 years, when you talk about the engineering streams, there is electronics and communication, there was mechanical engineering, there was some civil engineering, there was something else. But in 2024, everything has actually been diverged into the same stream, that is computer science, right? Agreed or not? No matter to which stream you belong to, either you may belong to computer science or some other stream. Eventually, what exactly is being offered to you after your 4th year, if you really want to get a job? It's only the computer science job. You must be a programmer, sir. At this point, you just need to understand, you must be a programmer. So in addition to the various other technical skills, first of all, you should be perfect in your coding skills. I hope I made my point very clear. technicality for a computer science guy or any other guy immediately who wants to get a job, he must be very good in his programming. Is programming as something different? Is programming a rocket science? Should we need to turn the world upside down to learn the programming? No, in fact not. It is a very simple as compared to any other technicality like signals and systems or digital electronics or any other topic which is there in electronics and communication. As compared to any other technical topics, when you learn the programming, this programming is expected to be very simple. I hope you got the point. So I request you people to be technically strong enough in one of the premier languages such as Java or Python. Master one language, no matter to which stream you belong to. Master one language, either it could be Java or Python. If not, you just can learn both and practice more. Put a lot of efforts on your coding. Obviously, you will fall in love with coding. Then you will be really very good in your coding skills. Now, you will definitely stop talking about a recession, sir. There won't be no recession affecting your career. Even in 2024, jobs are still available for the deserving candidates. Jobs are still available or at the disposal for the right candidates who are technically strong enough. Okay, so still everything is, as everything is getting diverged into the single stream, I want you people to be technically strong enough. Let us say, sir, I do not want to get into programming. My interest is something else. Of course, you're welcome. Let us say your interest is lying in signals and systems. Your interest is lying in computer architecture. Your interest is lying in operating system, building the modules, core level modules. So find it out. Work more. If you really at least can master one damn topic, you will be there in the market. The market is going to stretch its hands wide, is going to welcome you like anything at all. So I want you people to be perfect at least one or two technical topics. If it is coding, very good. If it is not coding, you need to master the topic to a level that you are the master of the topic. There is nobody else who actually can dominate you. I hope you exactly are getting what I am trying to tell you people at this point. Yes or no? Bidisha or Nitin? Agreed or not? So now, those people who want to get a job, it may be government or private, let us understand, my dear friends, that getting into any of this sector will require you to be a technically a strong guy. Okay, in your technical aspects, you must be very good indeed, right? So now, let us talk about the higher studies. In the higher studies, yes, in 2024, if you, if you look at the market, as the market is still slowing down, going down and down and down, obviously, going for the post-graduation, the best source for these coding languages, I'll tell you. In the end, I'll answer your question. See, what is the best source? Let us straight away answer this guy. I mean, there are lots of this. I mean, in 2020, right from the past 10 years, you don't need to refer to the books to learn a topic, do you? You don't need to refer to the books. Everything is available internet, sir. You just need to find out. There are handful of websites who actually can teach you Java, who actually can teach you the coding, who actually can teach you the machine learning, who actually can teach you even artificial intelligence. Handful of websites, handful of YouTube videos. There are everything which is put in the earlier in 20 years back or 15 years back. You need to, if you were there as an engineering student, you need to go through the books. Now in 2024, this I don't think is a practical question. You just go through and find out. It is. Tell me, some people please suggest me, Vidisha or Badam Amirendra Reddy, how we are going to learn Java? Today I want to learn Java. Can you suggest me any websites? Obviously there will be a handful of websites, right? I want to learn, let us say, multi-threading in Java, for an example. Which source that I can go for? There are a handful of YouTube videos. I hope you got a point. So it may not be a single source. You just need to go through the multiple source which actually can make you perfect in a topic. I hope I made it myself very clear. Golden Guru, could you please let me know what's your name? It's quite impossible for me to call you Golden Guru. What's your name? What's your name? But fine, you just let me know about this. Any more doubts? You just can ask me. Yeah. Now, you also can consider this higher studies. Guru Prasad, yeah. Yeah. You also can consider this higher studies because for those people who actually do not want to take the chances with the recession, it's always better to go for the higher studies. For those people who finishes their MS or MTech, always opportunities are available. Although there is a recession in 2008, way back in 2008 there was a recession, but still those people who finished their MS or MTech, they were not jobless at all. For those graduates who just don't know how to guide themselves, who don't know what to do, at that time 2008 or 2009 passed out people, they struggled a bit, but not the people who actually went for MTech, who went for MS, they were not jobless. So always it's a better idea to go for higher studies if you do not want to take the chances with the recession. Yeah, YouTube is the biggest resource. Yes, indeed, yes. Vidisha, of course it is. YouTube is the biggest resource. Now, and one more thing is, how not get affected by recession? As I already told you, you just need to go for post-graduation and you need to be constantly upskilling yourself. What, sir, what is this upskilling? Because see, can we complain on the era that we are in? No. We born in this era, we just need to live up to the expectations of this era. What is expected? You need to be technically strong. I just started a company. Let us say I just started a software company. Now Java is being accepted, Java is everywhere. So I want this coding, rather, the software modules to be developed using Java or any front end or back end technologies. Now tomorrow Java will be old. What should I do? I just need to adopt the new technology. At that time, if I have to retain you, you also should upskill to the level that I desire you, right? Tomorrow there may be Python, tomorrow there may be something artificial intelligence taking place. So constantly you should be able to upskill yourself. Understand, most of the people, they may think that upskilling is again it's a tedious job, again they need to struggle a lot. No, trust me, if you're really good at your coding, upskilling is not a big deal. From Java to Python, tell me how difficult it is. Tell me how complicated it is. It is not. Coding is always the same. Logic building always is the same. Okay, and it's not in a we're pouring water in a bottomless pit. We are actually we should fit ourselves like a water in any container, because water can take the shape of the container, right? That is how I just want you people to be. You should be able to upskill. This is just all required. Just a simple practice. That is, we know the logic. This logic should render some other platform, maybe a programming language, maybe an API. You should be able to upskill yourself. I hope you got exactly what I want to tell you, right? Akhil Verma, Poturi, thank you so much. Okay then. So I got you. I think you got my point. Constant upskilling, this is what I want you people to do. You need to upskill yourself, and for that you should at least be perfect in one area. Find out what is that area. Okay, next. Now one more thing is, I just would like to put a few things, not to discourage you, but to motivate you people. Understand carefully. Every year more than 15 lakhs of engineers are being produced by our own country. India has become one of the biggest manufacturing hub of the engineers. This is the reality. Every year India is producing, our very own country is producing more than 50 lakhs of engineers. So I just can call it as a production hub of engineers. India is the production hub of engineers, right? So now, what is happening to this 15 lakhs engineers? Is everybody being productive to the market? Is potential enough, capable enough to meet the requirements of the market? What exactly is the problem? Why they are unable to bridge a gap in between the academia and the market requirement? Let me tell you. I already told you for once or twice. You just need to understand this. See, out of this 15 lakhs engineers, very few, I don't want to list out the numbers of past any number of years, but the potentiality, the job potentiality is very less. The potential people who actually can live up to the expectations in the market, in fact, unfortunately, is very less. Let me tell you, only 10% or 15% are able to get the jobs into the market. What about the remaining people? Are they really unfit to get a job? No, still they are fit. They're not getting the proper guidance. Still, when you look at a CGPA, there's nothing less than 6.0 to 7.0. Why still they are unable to perform the interviews? How they are still unable to perform very good when actually it is required? Simple. They do not have a proper guidance. they are putting their efforts for preparation, but they are not putting in the right direction. As simple as this. They need to see. I'll tell you one simple fact. You do have around 20 to 25 topics, 20 to 25 subjects in the entire engineering, right? In your entire engineering, there are 20 to 25 subjects. I'll tell you one important tip and trick to crack everything, to crack your career, to open the doors of your career. I'll tell you, out of these 20-25, pick up at least 4 to 5 topics, prepare very well, and at least 2 topics, you master them. Remaining all the topics, maybe 20 to 15 to 20 topics will still be left. All those topics, all those subjects, just give a damn to clear them. You know how to clear? Because you people are more better when it comes to when it comes to performing in your final exams, right? So when it comes to the university exams, you know how to prepare well, you know how to perform well. But out of 20 to 25 subjects that you do have in engineering, at least pick up 4 to 5 topics and master them. At least 2 topics you master, you should be able to skillful enough in at least 4 to 5 topics. Then simple that you already are there. You'll be able to perform very good in your interviews. If you really want to get a job, either it could be private job or a government job, with this strategy, with this right strategy, with the only strategy, you'll be able to get a job. Simple. At least master 4 to 5 topics, in which you should be master enough at least in 2 topics. Master is the next level, highest level. You should be proficient enough in 4 to 5 topics. Rest of all the topics, you just clear them with 6.0 CGPA. You don't give a damn. I hope you got the point. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. So, so higher studies, when it comes to higher studies, we do have 2 options, MS and MTech. When it comes to the MS, there are what must be the approach? As I already told you, an engineer, what should be our approach? You need to have a hands-on technical skills. As I already told you, you need to master at least 1 or 2 topics in your curriculum. Certain set of skills and expertise in a specific area. Find out what is your area. It may be programming, it may be networking, it may be architecture, it may be some other thing. But find out an area at which you just can expertise yourself. You already can figure it out, right? You already might have figured it out, right? Okay. And then now, what are the options? Like all the time I want to motivate you people towards the GATE exam, because if you can give the GATE exam, all the doors, all the possible doors that we have discussed so far will get open. If you can give the GATE exam, all the possible doors will get opened if you can crack the GATE exam, that itself will open a wide variety of doors. It may be already, because some of the people who appeared for the GATE exam is still in the session, right? So as I already told you, I don't take much time to discuss about the GATE. GATE is your gateway to pursue degrees like MTech, MS, PhD, and India's best institutes like IIT, ISC, NIT, and other government institutes. If you really want to go for MTech, prepare for GATE exam, crack the GATE exam with a good score, and IITs, NITs, all the other premier institutions are going to welcome you. And for a salary for a computer science guy after MTech will be starting at least from 20 lakhs. For an MTech guy, the salary will be starting from 20 lakhs. The minimum package that is being offered, I'm not talking here about the IITs or NITs. Here, I'm talking about the average package who actually finish their MTech. Okay, well, engineering graduate just starts with a package of 3 lakhs. Okay. Now, let us talk about the difference between PSUs and MS. Let us, some people, they want to choose career or the public sector units. Okay. That is, this is most of the people, they ask me, sir, how will I be able to take a decision in between PSUs and MS? I do want to get a job, that too, government sector. And at the same time, I also want to go out for MS. Rather, I just would put it this way. If you do not figure it out in between taking a job, maybe a PSU or a private sector unit, or MTech either in India or in MS or abroad. Let me tell you, it purely depends on situation that demands. If you really want to get a job, simple, prepare well. The factors that I told you right now should be considered. Be master at least in 1 topic. You always are there. Then the next thing is, if you do not want to get into the career directly, if you want to start the career with a higher package, I want you people to go to MTech. Some people, they want to go for MS, as shown on the screen. If you really want to go for MS, yes, for several times I told you people, do your MS in Germany. The Germany MS will not put a hole in your pocket, because when you prepare for the GATE exam, crack the GATE exam, that GATE score is an entry ticket to the topmost universities in Germany. Even if you secure a low score in GATE, even then you will be able to get an admission to the topmost universities in Germany. So this is simply choice, by the choice. Most of the people, they ask me, sir, PSUs are inviting and MS also is inviting. What should I choose? Simple. It is just by the choice. It's just, you need to make the choice perfectly. You need to take the decision wisely. If you're really capable enough, go for the PSUs. But if you want to start your career with a higher package, go for the MS. Obviously, if you take IITs and NIT, if you get a seat into IITs, join them. Otherwise, I want you people to take a path of MS. I always suggest Germany. If you can get a seat in somewhere else also is fine, but Germany MS will accept the students, will give the admission to the students through the GATE exam. So it is correct to go abroad to do MS in 2024. Give you a suggestion, Amarinder Reddy, if you really want to go for abroad, yes, please go for it. Please go for it. MS abroad always will have your career a cakewalk in the future. Right after you finish your MS, your career will be a cakewalk, sir. Your career directly escalates. It will start from a position. So I want you people to go for the MS. If you really want to go for it, do not even have a second thought for it. Okay, so some universities are National University Singapore, National Technological University Singapore, Technical University Munich, and RWTH Aachen University, Germany. These universities are accepting the students through the GATE exam, are giving the admission to the students through GATE exam. And now, if you can give the GATE exam, if you can crack the GATE exam, DRDO welcomes you as a junior research fellow. For those people who want to get a job in the public sector units, if you can crack the GATE exam, you will have an opportunity to join as a junior research fellow in DRDO. And ISRO also recruit the scientists through the GATE exam. ISRO scientist exam brings you to the opportunity to be a part of one of the best space research institute in the world. Engineer can be a part of ISRO by just clearing a written exam followed by an interview. Yeah, biggest here, just let me correct myself. ISRO also is going to conduct an examination in the organization level. So ISRO has its own body exam. Understand why I'm showing it here, because when you prepare for the GATE exam, preparing for the ISRO exam is a cakewalk, because when you look at the paper, previous papers, you would understand. When you actually can crack the GATE exam, cracking the ISRO exam is not a big deal, because the technicality, the complexity of the paper is way superior, way inferior to the GATE paper. So it's also, you need to watch. And then Baba Atomic Research Center also right now at the 2024 BARC announced vacancies. We also are coming up with some sessions for Baba Atomic Research Center. For the exam of Baba Atomic Research Center, several vacancies have actually been announced. So this also conducts an organizational level exam. If you actually can clear it, you will be joining as a research scientist, research fellow in the Baba Atomic Research Center, which is one of the hot cake in PSUs. And then PSU through GATE is IOCL, NTPC, BPCL, SAIL, DRDO, GAIL, HPCL, NLC, and so on. And some PSUs, although they do have a separate exam than GATE, when it comes to these PSUs, they recruit the people through their own exam. When it comes to the when I compare this level of complexity with the GATE exam, these exams are way inferior to the GATE exam. I mean to say, the paper pattern is very easy. If you actually can prepare for the GATE exam, cracking any of these exams is not a big deal, so that you will be able to get into one of these PSUs in which, of course, if the government job offers you a proper security, 360-degree securities with a numerous other post-retirement benefits. So you can be a family man. Think wisely. Okay. So candidates also have an opportunity to prepare for the other government exams. As I already told you, NILET, if you can prepare for the GATE exam, you also will be able to prepare very easily NILET, ECL, CL, SSC, scientific assistants, as simple as this. So I want you people to be technically strong, as simple as this. If you are technically strong enough, consider the GATE exam. If you can give the GATE exam, when you get a good score, simple. All these questions will be answered. All these unanswered questions in 2024 will directly be answered to you. One simple. So let me put a bottom line. One first question is what to do in 2024, either in 2025. When I am being passed out, if the market is slowing down, what should I do? Simple. You must be a master of at least 1 or 2 topics. Take 5 topics and proficient enough. All the other topics, all the other subjects, you just clear them with a very good CGPA. So that CGPA, because CGPA is one of the considerations, right? CGPA is the one of the hurdle that we need to cross, because when it comes to the Infosys or Microsoft, some of the companies, they do have a threshold at the CGPA. If you fall under the threshold, you will not be selected. So CGPA always you need to care of, right after which you need to focus on the handful of topics to be proficient enough. At least 2 topics you must master. If you can do this, you also can clear the GATE exam with a very good rank. If you can clear the GATE exam, obviously the world is awaiting for you. Many doors will be wide open for you. As simple as this. With the key, with a single key, you can open job. You can open government job or private job. Anything what you want. Or you can go for the abroad. Like, if you want to get a seat in IIT, yes. NIT, yes. IIT Bangalore, yes. Any of the topmost universities, yes. Any of the government funded universities, yes. Otherwise, if you want to go for the abroad, yes. Government, Germany, all the universities in Germany are going to take the student, are going to give the admission to the students through the GATE exam. So be technically sound enough, be technically strong enough, at least 1 or 2 topics, because at this point, no matter to which stream that you belong to, everything is falling under a wide stream of the computer science. So for the past 5 years or for any number of upcoming years, the computer science will be the most happening stream in the world, because the globe is running on the silicon wafers, right? Our globe is completely running on the silicon wafers, sir. So we should be able to grab these opportunities. Still there are endless opportunities available in the market for a very good computer science engineer. Now somebody tell me, sir, I'm from electronics and communications, I'm from mechanical. No, you may be in your branch, engineering branch, you may be mechanical, but still it hardly takes 1 or 2 months to be professional, at least in one language. So you will be at par to any computer science student to take the opportunities. You will be able to compete with them for their jobs. I hope I made my point very, very clear indeed. Yep, with which I just have come to an end of this session. I hope you like this session. I hope you got some answers to some of your doubts, because in 2024 there is a recession going on, or rumors around a recession. I hope some answers at least you got out of this session. So again, we are announcing GATE 2025-2026 vision course. Get enrolled and be benefited with live classes, practice quizzes, recorded lectures and mock tests and study material and much more. So immediately get registered to get benefits of all these things. Thank you so much, and that's it on the session. Okay. Any more doubts? I just can wait for you for some more time. Otherwise, we are done with the session. Thank you so much. Sir, if SC can get, listen, I guess if you belong to SC, 450 is the beautiful score, sir. 450 is a wonderful score. You don't need to worry. There are handful of IITs, handful of NITs will take you. If you are an SC, if you belong to an SC category and secured 450 score, you just can exercise the option which is near to your home. As simple as this. Already, in my app, I just am taking many classes on this, which are the IITs, NITs, their cutoffs. Of course, most of the IITs cutoffs are, when it comes to the SC category, is in between 400 to 450. It's not more than that. So you just can exercise your options wisely. You just can exercise your options which are closer to your home, rather according to your likes. Not a big deal. You're always there. You don't need to worry. You already got a seat into IITs. Jashwinder Mehta. Okay. Thank you so much, and that's it on the session. Anil Prasad Surampudi signing off. So are you going to take classes on coding or any program? Of course, I'm going to come up with a many sessions. I will announce. I'm planning to take the classes in Python. I'm planning to take the classes in programming data structures in YouTube. I will update you. Anyhow you're connected to me. Just anyhow I will update you in your group. I just will directly message you. Okay. So many more sessions are coming up in your way in YouTube. So don't miss them at all. Thank you so much.